In this video, we will walk through the steps of finalizing an elementary homeroom teacher's gradebook and moving the reporting standards to the report card. When the end of marking period has begun and you're ready to finalize your gradebook, on your gradebook's homepage, you can review the scores and assignments and standards that scholars have received throughout the marking period or semester. To see what reporting standard calculated scores will go to the report card, adjust the view by clicking the View button and then navigating to Standards View by Reporting Standard. On the Standards View by Reporting Standard page, you will see each of those different reporting standards and how they've calculated throughout the marking period. Review each of those to ensure that the calculated marks for scholars are correct. The SEL reporting standard will not transfer to the report card. After reviewing the reporting standard marks and you're ready to finalize your gradebook and push those reporting standard scores to the report card, hover your mouse over Report Card and click on Students. On this page, we're going to first check to make sure that the scholar's music and PE grades are completed. To do that, click on one of the scholar names found on this page. Scroll down on this specific student's page until you see the music section, and make sure that you see those green check marks next to each of those music reporting standards. This means that the music teacher specialist has marked that scholar or scholars complete. Scroll down to the physical education and health and check for those same green check marks. If those check marks are visible, you know you are ready to move those reporting standards to the report card. Scrolling back up on this specific student's page, hover your mouse over Report Card again and click the Report Card Preview -Standards option. You will now be on a specific scholar's list of reporting standards and their calculated marks. Before transferring marks on this page, you can also do a final review of the different reporting standards. Identify a reporting standard and click on the clickable text below that reporting standard's main header. In the pop-up window, you will see each of the priority standards that align to that reporting standard and the assignments for each priority standard and the scores that scholar received for them. And when you're ready to transfer those marks to that specific scholar's report card, you can click Transfer Marks For, and it will say that specific scholar's name. If you want to transfer marks for every scholar individually, to navigate between scholars, you can click back to the previous scholar or next to the next scholar, or by clicking the scholar dropdown and choosing the specific scholar you'd like to finalize and transfer marks for. You can also transfer all student marks to the report card to transfer your entire class's reporting standard scores to each of their different report cards. I'm going to click on that option as I've reviewed to make sure music and PE is marked complete, and I reviewed those reporting standard scores at the Standards View by Reporting Standard screen. If you click that Transfer All Student Marks to the report card, you'll get a prompt that asks if you are sure you want to transfer the marks. I'm going to click OK. The process will be complete, and you'll know that it's completed when you see that Complete option in the top middle of your screen. If you've already pushed your reporting standard scores to the report card, but have a scholar that has an updated or newly calculated reporting standard score, for instance, notice Writing and Conventions is pushed to the report card as a 1, but the scholar has reassessed and now is calculated at a 3. To override this 1 with the 3 mark, we're going to click the Override checkbox next to that 1 score, and then click the Transfer Marks button for this specific scholar. Notice I get an alert that says 1 score has been saved, and now we can see the Writing and Conventions reporting standard has now a 3 that will show on the report card, which is the up-to-date and newly calculated score for that specific scholar.